Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Ausra.
Let's start episode 182 of Ask Vidas and Ausra podcast. This question was sent by Robert. He writes, Hello from America, Illinois. My name is Robert and I am learning Clerambault, Basse et Dessus de Trompette. I'm using trumpet for the bass on the swell and the cornet for the dessus on the choir against soft stops of the grade. A few questions. How fast do you play this? I listened to a few recordings and it was sometimes played so fast that it was unmusical. At the end it has a marking ensemble. What does this mean? Do you couple the swell and choir to the grade and finish with both hands on the grade, or are there other options? Thank you, Robert. Excellent. So this was a question about Clerambault. We're looking now at the score, and this piece is from the first organ book by Clerambault, first suite, and it's called Basse et Dessus de Trompette ou de cornet séparé. Forgive my French. And dialogue, basically in dialogue. So what does it mean, Ausra, in dialogue?
It means that the trumpet is no dialoguing with the cornet.
Right, sometimes solo is for the left hand with the trumpet,
Yes.
Sometimes the right hand plays with the cornet.
Yes, actually it's very common, writing style in French.
Mm-hmm.
This type of compositions when you have a dialogue between two reeds played on two different manuals.
But not reed, because cornet is...
Yes, but
it reminds
yes, it reminds
of
of a reed. Yes, cornet is a combination of principal stops.
Or flutes.
Or flutes of a various pitch.
Which ones?
8, 4, 2,
3, first, a fifth, right?
Yes.
Then
2 and 2/3, yes.
And then 2, as you say, and then a tierce.
That's right.
So 5 rank cornet.
And sometimes you have to, just to add the single stop because you have a cornet ready in your organ, but sometimes if you don't have a cornet stop, you have to make it from the different stops.
Right. So in your case, if you have an organ with cornet stop, you can easily use it, right? But if you don't, you can combine different flute.
Yes.
Make it from the flute combination. Here the meter is 6/8. Right, and moving the main unit of smallest rhythmical value is 16 notes. So it's a quite lively piece.
Yes, but as Robert said that he listened to some recordings that played very fast and he didn't like it, so I don't think it should be so fast that you could not hear what is going on. You still have to be able to control things and to hear what you are doing. I would think that tempo mark Geaman is not only the indication of a fast tempo, but it's more like a character mark. So as long as you're playing it joyfully, I think it's fine.
It doesn't have to be
presto
prestissimo.
Yes. Of course, it should be not a slow tempo, fast tempo, but still not, in the sort of in a reasonable sense.
Sometimes the trumpets, French trumpets, are very, very strong in the bass, and that's why they have dialogue in the bass for the left hand in the trumpet, on the trumpet stop. But some organs from the modern day, they have more power in the treble.
That's true.
Can we adapt somehow to reinforce the bass stop?
Well, maybe you could add something to the trumpet. That's a possibility, but you need to be careful and listen how it sounds. But also, talking about tempo again, you have to be able to, to articulate. I think it's very important when you're playing on the reed that you would keep articulating.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. It doesn't say anything about articulation, even we're looking, even though we're looking at the score from the 19th century from the Guillemot edition, but he was quite honest about his work, and he didn't add any or too many unnecessary additions of his own, right? And at least he wrote them in parentheses with asterisks, and you can read about that. His registration suggestions, for example, but you know clearly that it's not original from Clerambault's time, but from Guillemot's mind, right? All those manual indications are in parentheses too. So he didn't write legato anywhere, slurs, which is nice.
Yes, very nice.
Even though it was in 19th century. We could say in Germany, like maybe beginning of the 20th century, Karl Straube would write everything with legato, right? Even though Baroque chorales. And nowadays, if you play from that score, you could think, oh, maybe Baroque composers wrote legato slurs, right? If you're not reading carefully.
Well, Straube allowed himself lots of things, He always dictated Max Reger how he should write and kept editing his works.
True. So at the end of this piece, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe, yeah, the last couple of lines, the last episode is written ensemble. And Robert is asking, what does it mean? It simply means, Osha,
yes, that actually here is that spot where trumpet and cornet comes together. So don't play those two voices on one manual. You still have to keep manuals separate.
Do you mean that you need a 3-manual organ for that? For that piece?
Well, it would be the easiest way to play it on the 3-manual.
Unless you have an assistant who can change from flute, soft flutes to cornet or to the trumpet.
Otherwise, you would have to to play it on the 3-manual organ.
I don't know if Robert has 3-manual or 2-manual instrument.
But even if you have 2-manual instrument, if you have pistons, you can register it yourself.
Let's see. Well, yes, because every change of the recit to of the cornet to trumpet is marked by the cadence.
Yes. So
by the stop of the texture. So you could at this moment press the piston.
Yes, but that last episode, it just means that you have trumpet in one hand and then cornet in another hand, and you play them on different manuals.
And since cornet was a descant stop, it wouldn't play in the bass register. You had to play it with the right hand, basically.
Yes, and that's how it's written in the score.
Excellent. We hope this is useful to you guys. This is a fantastic piece to learn if you have never played Clerambault, right?
Or any French classical music.
Like De Grigny or Couperin, Raison, Dumas. I could keep going with the names, but my French is not good.
But it seems that you enjoy it.
Yeah. I like listening to my voice.
I hope our listeners too like your voice.
If they don't, they could just read the transcription.
Yes.
Excellent. Please send us more of your questions. We love reading about your organ practice experiences of any kind, funny, frustrating, challenging, so we could help you. Right, Ausra?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, guys, don't forget to practice now, and we're going to play today in the church our duets too, because when you practice,
Miracles happen.